Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Oh, Vinny's here along with our third party shenanigans.
The third wheel over there.
Glad to have shenanigans with us again today. It is Thursday afternoon craft show. It's craft o'clock here right now. So we're glad you're with us. If you like what you see, be sure to click that red button and subscribe. Help us reach our goal of 400,000 subscribers in 2022. Be sure to give us a thumbs up because we appreciate it and we need it. If you see something you like, it's available in our online craft store at www.MaymayMadeIt.com, and you can find all the goodies that you want there. Also, what else am I supposed to say? I felt like I was going so good.
You were going great.
And then I lost my thought.
That's it.
That's it. I don't have an after show today, so I don't have to talk about it. We can do whatever we want to.
We'll do the last few minutes of this show to show a couple
How
things.
about we do this? Let's get started.
Shannon wants y'all to see her sneak peek. She's so excited about it. I just want to show y'all that. So, all my early Christmas haters, don't panic. That tree's not staying. It's for a video for you guys, but we do have to put it up so you can see it. So for the last hour, Shannon and I have been fluffing a Christmas tree and having all the feels, so it's been super fun. But when we turned the camera on, I'm like, oh, look. And she's like, leave it. I love it. It's all Christmassy. So we're leaving it. So welcome in. Today, I'm taking my glasses off so I can see. I was just saying I've got to get my eyes done so I can actually see you guys. Today, we're going to revisit an old technique, and it's not a technique that works. It does work all the time, but it works specifically with a sheet of 8.5 by 11. And am I already switched? I don't know. I have a delay. I wish there was a better way to do that. Maybe there's a sign or something you can give me so I have to ask. But an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and any of our tag sets, okay? But since this set just came in and you guys only saw it like a sneak peek the other night, I thought what I would do, I typically like to go back and remind you how these work because I think people forget and we get questions a lot of times, what were the measurements? But you can find that on the product pages because we link the videos on the product pages. So here's the deal. When I made this stamp set the first time, my plan, or the very first one we made, which was like, I think we have 5 or 6 tag sets now. We have a lot of tag sets because they're so good. But here's the deal. I wanted it to look like you had a die that cut this fancy tag when in reality you didn't. And I wanted it to be easy every time. I didn't want you to have to wonder, what size do I need for this tag? Or do I have to stamp this tag and then cut it out, etc. I wanted to make this easy. And we discovered how to do it with a second size, and that's what I want to show you today. I want to show you both ways, okay? So first, what we're going to do is take this piece of 8.5 by 11 and a trimmer. And I'm going to open this guy up. And the first thing you want to do, by the way, this is not really super thick cardstock. I think this works great. This is the PA that comes in the big ream, which I think is fantastic. This is the big ream, and it's like, I don't know if it's gone up because everything seems, when I say things.
Is that the 110 stuff?
Yeah. I don't know if it's gone up. This, typically lately when I say something, it's like, nope, that was 2 years ago's price or whatever. So I'm not saying, just in case, but we do have it. And it's wonderful for this because here's the thing about a tag. I love tags and I love to make tags, but most people don't save a tag from you unless they're a crafter that saves them and turns them into something for a journal or something. Most people don't. So don't go to your Not Your Mama's. Remember we had this talk about paperweights video the other night. If you haven't seen my video on paperweights, we're going to link that for you guys too. But most people aren't going to keep it. I know, it's okay. But the way we're making these today, here's what it's going to do. It's going to give you a craft to make for the holiday and give you all the feels of the holiday. And then if somebody doesn't keep them, it's not the end of the world because we're not using all your good stuff. Okay? All right. So, I heard your mouth, no?
It's 150 sheets for $19.99.
That sounded so, I heard your mouth.
Where's your mouth?
I heard your mouth go up. All right, so here's what we're doing. Cutting that page in half at 4 1/4. Very, very easy. First, 4 1/4 in half. Then you're going to take each of these pieces and cut it down to 2 3/4. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're a person like me that makes a lot of tags, tags are my favorite. I love to have them for the season. What you can do during the Christmas season is take yourself a piece of washi tape or yellow tape and stick it up here and write your measurements so you don't even have to look. You just know. Or you can do a piece of tape or post-it tape or something and write on the back of here so you'll know. But once you learn it, like, it's easy. So 2 3/4 all the way down. That is just an even amount all the way down, okay? So there we are, like that, all right? We'll keep going. We're going to do both. So we got 4 from the top, and we're going to get 4 from the bottom. But we're not done. We're going to do more than that, okay? Now, here's another thing. This stamp set, I hope no one thinks this, it's not a Christmas or holiday set. It's a made by you set. So it works with no matter what craft you do, okay? So if you're a paper crafter, sewer, knitter, crocheter, multimedia, there is something on there for everybody. Oh, I don't want to put this up yet.
But you can use tags on gifts all year long.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
Christmas.
So what I'm telling you today, I don't want anybody to think that I'm like giving you a Christmas craft, because it's not, just because we have a Christmas tree in the back of Shannon's image.
I'm not even here anymore.
She's not even in the picture anymore. But what I want to tell you is these are things you can make up. So I find for me, there are times when I'm like, you know what? I got some free time tonight, but I don't have a project planned, right? So here's what you do. I don't have to plan a project. I'm going to make some tags so they're ready to go. So this makes 8, all right? And let me show you what happens. When you take the largest stamp, we're not going to stamp the large one today. I'll show you why. When you take the largest stamp and you stamp it, you can get 8 tags. Look how cute these are. And this is from one sheet of the very same paper. I did these yesterday. And today we are going to stamp, but not these. So did these yesterday. 8 tags just like that, ready to go. I haven't even punched the hole in the top. One thing I would suggest when you do this is either do them all in black and white or do them in the colors you're a crafter of. And here's what I mean by that. It's so interesting how I've seen this happen everywhere. Typically, we have favorite colors, and because of that, when we buy paper packs or anything like that, we tend to lean to those colors. I told you I've been watching a lot of sewing videos, and I think it's so funny, the parallel between fabric and paper. I think it's so funny. But like, I'll see people's craft room, and you can tell their favorite colors by their craft room, and you can tell by their fabrics, right? It's the same with us in paper. I can tell by your papers. Unless you're making something for me or for someone else, you typically have a favorite. So when you're making these guys so that they'll match all year long, just make them in your colors and you can use them anytime. And they'll be ready. Also, if you do them in, say, black and white, just make sure to, well, not make sure, but maybe you want to color them, you know, color little stripes or something. Just do it in Memento so you can use your alcohol markers, or do it with your color pencils and you can add color later. But have these made up and get yourself a place in your craft room where they're already made. For example, if I'm a baker, okay, I filmed this video and it's going to go up on Instagram. It's a Reels. I filmed this video, and it's funny because I said, trust me, people would rather mine have scissors or glue on it than a mixer or a canister. So make what you do, right? Those are more Shannon than me. All right, so I wanted to show you that. That's how you make 8. But my thumbnail said 16, and you're like, yeah, but I want to do 16, right? Here's how you do it. So you're going to take these same pieces that you cut. If you want to use the smaller one, if you want the smaller tag, you're just going to start with the same piece. Cut it down to 4 1/4, then cut it down to 2 3/4, okay? Then when you take this piece, instead of this way, okay, turn it, and we're going to cut this guy in half at 2 1/8. And I don't know if I have, my trimmer will only do about 3 pages, so we'll see how this goes. But I've stacked 3 up, and I'm going to put it to 2 1/8. And why is that? Because what's half of 4 1/4? And I always, did you see me pause? I always check, because this is what I want. I don't want the cut to go this way. I want it to go rectangly. I want to make little rectangles. Little rectangles. All right, and I'm going to do that with all the pieces. So imagine I started with the full sheet, and now I'm going to go down here. This was all planned for this stamp set, so you guys would not have to do all this math. We've done it for you, and you'll see in a second that from that same sheet, we're going to make 16. So here's what I love about it. Let's say you're making cards for your Sunday school class, or, you know, like gift sets for your Sunday school class, or let's say you're making some cookies for the kids' class or whatever. You can have these pre-made and ready to go. And this one is really cute for this, because this is the first tag set we've done that's very handmade by kind of. All right, I got to get some supplies. So if there's any questions, now's the time to ask while I reset over here.
Alan did ask a question a little earlier, and I was going to try to get to it when you took a breath. It says the ruler on the trimmer, he says on his it's very loose and seems kind of wobbly, and said it keeps slipping, and he's getting a funny cut, and he was wondering if it was supposed to be like that.
I'm not sure what ruler.
On the
fold-out part.
The arm?
Yeah, the arm.
I don't know. That may be a Cricut service question because it is made by Cricut.
Tamitha did suggest that he contact customer service.
Yeah.
But can you see from looking at it if there's a way to tighten that?
No, it's in there it's a plastic rivet. Like a plastic rivet.
Okay.
But it shouldn't okay, so this arm should stop when it goes up to the top. And as long as you've got it pressed up to the top, it shouldn't cause you any errors in your cuts because, you know, this doesn't really hold the paper. It stops it, but doesn't really hold it. But I would totally call Cricut because they're pretty good. They're really good about customer service. They
Martha
always have
said
been.
she's having that same problem with hers.
Well, I don't understand that. That's weird. I've only had about 150 of those. I haven't had that many of those things. I do love them. But do give them a call, and then if they give you an answer, let us know. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one of those little pieces, and I'm going to go to our stamp set, and I'm going to pull off this bottom one, okay? Because I showed you how to use the big one in the top corner. We're going to pull off the bottom one. Now, I used this guy yesterday, and I tried to clean him, but sometimes I'm not real good about that, and I can leave a little mess. So we'll see whenever I move this paper. All right, check this out. When you're placing a stamp set, if you have a pencil with an eraser, you know, these stick to our fingers and our fingernails, but they don't stick to erasers. Stamps don't stick to them. So what you do is take this little guy and scoot it around with the eraser. Ask me how I learned this. I got tired of it sticking to me. Yeah, I got tired of it sticking to me. And I would just pick stuff up and see what would work. And I went, I wonder if an eraser will work. And it worked. So that's what I do. Place this guy in. I'll line it up here, okay, and then close this guy over, and then I want to, actually, here's what I'm going to do. I want to show y'all this. I'm going to take this right here and go, and I lift it up because I want to see the top to the bottom, and if you're placing this on here from behind, like I am, from back here, you have a hard time seeing if you're at the top. I think I'm pretty close. I'm going to go with it. It's not the end of the world if I'm not. Y'all know I don't do perfect. I don't do perfect.
You got time for one more question? Barbara says, I ordered my first ink stamp from you. Is there something I need to do before I use it? I'm scared to start using it.
Not really. The only thing I would see, and I show this in that reels that's coming. I'll show y'all real quick. I think I threw my scrap away. Let me see if I can find it. I think I just threw that thing away. I should have kept it because it was a really good sample. Really good sample. Oh, here it is. Yay. Okay. So you do what's called seasoning a stamp. And I want to caution you guys before the conversation starts. I want to go ahead and caution you, okay? For years, some stamp companies have been telling you that you can take like a nail file or an emery board, the same thing, or light sandpaper and go over them to get a better tooth on your stamp. Listen, for Maymay stamps, please don't do that, okay? If you do that, I'm not going to replace them if they're damaged. Let me tell you why. There is no way you can sand the top of a stamp perfectly even. You're gonna make a divot or you're gonna slip and you're not gonna get a smooth finish. So please don't do that. All you have to do, this is what I do. This is a perfect example, okay? This is when I season them, and here's how I do it. I start by inking it up and stamping it, and then I do it again and again until I'm getting the image I want. And once you do that, you'll be golden. The reason this happens is because photopolymer is porous. So when you put ink on it the first time, you can't see it with the naked eye, but when you put ink on it the first time, those holes are not filled in, okay? So you ink it and you stamp it, and you're like, oh, it didn't work. But the more you use it, that's why you'll hear people say a stained stamp is a good stamp, because stained stamps have those holes filled up. It's kind of like our skin, and we use like pore filler, you know, or at least I do, spackle and silly putty. But that's how I get it done. But that's what you do. And I want to show you, I did it with especially your bold image stamps. But that's all you have to do. Honestly, on your sentiment stamps, as long as they don't have bold font, they typically will stamp right out of the gate. Now, I will tell you too, if you're using a Memento, that's done with pigment ink. That was done with VersaFine. If you're using a Memento, which is a dye ink is water-based, and sometimes it'll pool. So where I only had to do that like 5 times, you may have to do it a little more. And with a dye ink, I would probably have to stamp my image more than 1 or 2 times. Does that make sense? So pick your ink for what you do. Remember, what's the rule? Pick your ink for what your craft is. I'm not going to use this guy right now. That's my ink buddy. Ink Bandit. What I am going to use right now, I'm trying to think what I want to do. I pulled some inks out. I want to show you this stamp in light colors. I think it'll be pretty in these light colors. But for the most part, I want to use dark colors so you can really see it. Wow, that guy was closed. All right, so I'm going to ink this up with, this is VersaClair, why did I pick the one? Verdant or Verdant or Verdant? I don't know.
green. Lime green.
Lime green. That's what we're going to do it in. So we'll do it like this.
Just for me.
Yeah, I see that Belinda mentioned the Versamark thing. I've tried it. Here's the thing about the Versamark thing. You're just doing the same thing with the other ink. You're just filling in the holes. So Versamark is just a clear version of your ink. It just happens to be glycerin based. So it doesn't matter. You can do it with Versamark if you want, but it really is just doing the same thing, just filling in holes. Filling in holes. Back in the day, they used to think that there was like a coating on the stamps, and there's really not a coating. It's just they're porous. They're like our skin. All right, so let me show you this in a pretty color. Also, notice I didn't use the magnet. In this instance, I don't need the magnet, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm doing it to this corner every time. I don't even need to re-ink that. I'm going to because I love the second ink with pigment ink. It's just me. But with this, because I'm resetting it to the corner every time, I don't really need the magnet. So don't even fight with it. I don't always use the magnet. So.
Well, and it being such a small piece of paper too, it might be harder to use the magnet.
You don't need it. All right, so that is the stamp. Now here's what I love about it, and this works with the big one and the little one. How do you make it look like you had a die for this? This is what you do. The only snip you have to make is you're going to come right beside that angle, line it up about the same distance from all the way around the image, and just go like that. And look, it looks like I had a die for this, and I don't have a die for it. I didn't have to buy it. I didn't have to spend extra money. The stamp set and the magic cutting method, it's, you know, so magical, works, right? Isn't that cute in the green? Love that. And I wanted to use colors that weren't Christmas. I wanted y'all to see that this is not a Christmas set. It feels like it on the page to me, but it's not. I heard somebody want to talk again. No? I'm reading into y'all.
You think about tags at Christmas time more than you do any other
That's
time,
probably what
really.
it is.
So,
I love the gingham. Thank you for noticing that it's gingham, because it's not buffalo check. It's like the project I have coming. It's not a folio. It's buffalo gingham. Let's do a pink one. I want y'all to see it in pink. I'm going to use Charming Pink. That one I can say.
When are we getting more Picture Perfect back in?
it is on order and should be in as soon as they can get it to us.
Bum, 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 bum. Diane said, does the ink matter? The ink does matter, but the ink matters mostly in how you're using the stamped image, not the stamp. Wow, that's pretty. I don't even need to do that again. That's really pretty. Look at that one. The ink matters in your application, meaning if you're going to color with alcohol markers, you have to use the right ink for alcohol markers. If you're just stamping using the ink pad and not adding anything to it, the ink really doesn't matter, except for the fact if you're going to use Stays On ink, which is an alcohol, an alcohol-based ink, you want to clean your stamp right after you use it, because that alcohol will kind of put divots in your stamp. Not drastically, and I didn't clean them for years. Like, I left it on there for years and I was fine. It didn't kill my stamps. But nowadays, I'm being told to tell you guys that Stays On, although it is perfectly fine to use, just clean it when you get through with it. Don't let it sit, overnight or whatever. I saw Terrence tell me to poke the hole. I want to tell y'all this. Yes, all you got to do is poke the hole when you put your ribbon or twine in. But I noticed this when I did those other ones. I didn't take the time to do that. And I thought that's kind of smart, because if you're traveling and you want to take something with you to craft, this would be great. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to take a hole punch and all that. Do that when you're putting it on the gift. Does that make sense?
Is there a chance, Sherilyn wants you to know if you can show the gingham a little closer up?
I think so. The problem is I don't have a monitor, so y'all have to help me, because I don't know how close I am or where I should be.
Go up just a little toward the wall. Sorry. There you go.
Can you see the gingham?
Yep.
I'm going to stay here a second, because I have a really bad delay. I just want to make sure I'm there. There we go. I just want to make sure. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's good. That's how bad my delay is, y'all.
Debbie said, what
I
is
just got it
Maymay
on my
using
computer.
to press down the Misty?
My favorite, gosh, I have so many favorite things. This is an impressible, and we have these in store. You can pick these up from us. We have a lot of different options, so you'll want to look at them before you make your purchase. But I love this guy, and I'll tell you something. I did a little test, okay? Yesterday, like I said, I filmed a video for Instagram using this stamp set, and I spent a lot of time on that video. And I did a test. I was like, I wonder if I really need it, because I was stamping a lot. I made, well, I'll show you. Well, I'll show you. I made 16 okay, in different colored inks, all right? And I made 8 in the different colored inks yesterday for that video. And I was like, I wonder if I'm just going to see if I really need this impressible. So what I did was I did it without it, the old way, like this. And first I went, why did I ever do that? And second, when I lifted this up, I noticed that my ink was not even. What I mean is, in some places I pressed harder. That's just because in some places you can press harder. I really wanted to see, right? So in some places it was different. And it didn't matter so much on this image as it did on my words. Because the words, if you're not careful, you can get a halo if you overstamp them. And I noticed that was kind of happening. Let me see if I can show you.
Gay, the question on the large magnets, this is a perfect example of some of the things that we have to deal with when we order product. We ordered a substantial quantity of those, and we got like 6% of what we ordered. So that's why only a few went online, and probably why you missed them. But we do have more on the way.
There are some in store still.
And she said it was sold when she tried to get it. It was gone. So we
Yeah,
may
right
have
now
got
Oh, the
it's
basic
pulling
gray
up.
magnets,
If
not
she's
the
talking
misty
about
magnets.
The basic gray magnets.
Which one is she talking about? Maybe Vince is
She
confused.
just said the large magnet, so that's why I was thinking
She might
the
be
basic
talking about the
gray.
basic gray. Oh, I thought you were talking about the bar magnet.
No, I'm not.
So that is how, I'm going to stop there with that part, okay? That is how you get 16, okay? The reason I'm stopping is because I have these. Here's what I wanted to show you. Can you see the difference how this one, I'll have to show you too. See the difference in these two? I don't know if I'm where I need to be.
Oh, yes, you're perfect.
Can you see the one on the left looks like a thicker letter, thicker, kind of chubbier? That is not because of more ink. That's because I pressed it harder in that spot. The word with is really obviously thicker. Listen, not enough to even make me lose a millisecond of sleep, literally. This is going to go right, this is going to be used, and the people are going to get it and go, oh, she loves me, and put it down, and they ain't going to stress about, they're not going to go, I bet the other one looked better, I bet the other tag looked good, I bet the one my neighbor got looked better than this one. Nobody's going to do that.
It's just going in the big plastic garbage bag that you put all the paper in when it's over with.
Shannon just said she is. I'm totally doing it.
Judge it.
She will judge
up
me.
and
Judge me,
down.
judge me.
You know, people that judge don't get presents the next time.
That's how that works.
the
How about
fancy
a little
tags don't
fun?
do
How
it.
about a little fun? How about a little fun? Let's pull out a little, let's do something fun. Oh, it's a sky. I don't know. I think somebody's answering a question, but I don't know the question. I want to know the question.
Alan was talking about it's difficult for him to like the videos because he watches on TV. And
Oh, are
so
y'all on Sky? How
Jay-Z
funny.
said that you can do it with your remote sometimes.
That's so cool because, like, I don't know anybody that uses Sky, so that's kind of cool. Oh, she was talking about the basic grace.
Talking about Sky.
Sky is like cable. I don't know. Is it cable in the UK? I'm always jealous because y'all get all the British stuff on the Sky channel, and I don't. Sky is like a network. The Sky Network, is that what it's called? Am I reading into what she said? Sky Remote.
I don't know.
I think that's
I'm not
what it is.
familiar with
Oh,
it,
yeah,
so-
Alan said it's a Sky Q remote.
You're not from the UK, so you don't know, and
I'm
you
not
don't
from
watch.
the UK.
You don't watch UK blogs.
But yes, Gay, that is correct. Basic grade, that's what happened, and they have more on order, and they should be here very soon.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm taking some yellow tape, okay, and I'm gonna mask off the bottom of my tag because I want to show you how you can mix a couple stamp sets. Am I on screen? Ooh, I need to
Yes.
zoom. Can I zoom?
You can zoom.
Tell me when. I don't know.
You're good.
Makes me
Unless you wanna go
nervous.
farther.
How far?
I mean, do you want to go farther?
I don't know. I can't see. Let me see it. Hang on a
Jim
second.
is asking a good question. Can you use 2 colors of ink with that stamp set?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, did you see that the ones I did, do you see this? I just mixed it up like this. I went like, on the big guys, I just went, well, I did red on the outside, I'll do black on the inside. You could have done more. I'm just a little lazy, honestly. And then on this one, I did a different color for the wording because I want it to look like I did a lot of work, but not be a lot of work.
Okay. Gay, Amber just said the problem is fixed and the basic gray large magnet should be available now. So there must have been an issue.
I haven't stamped this guy, so let's, oh, I could go closer. I need to move this up.
Yeah, put it right in the middle.
I'm going to move it out of the way for a second. I'm going to season this one. So I'm going to stamp with Rascally Raccoon because I hadn't got a chance to. And I want to show you guys. First, I'll show you seasoning. And second, I'll show you how to use other images with your, because don't think you just got to use the words. You can use all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to ink up wascally wascoon. Y'all knew that was coming. Wascally wacoon. And look, I'm going to just do this number. Also, let me show you something. If you have this Fiskars press set, love this. That's my favorite thing to do with them. If you have this little press, look how cute he is. He's so cute. I'm going to do him again. Do him again. So we're just going to season him. He really doesn't need much. I probably would get a good enough impression from this one. The reason these two pieces work together, I want to caution you if you're going to try it with something else, and you can try it with whatever you got. These rubber feet really hold this down on my glass mat. I want to make sure I tell y'all that. All right, so check him out. Isn't he cute? Here's what I'm going to do. I want him to peek out the bottom of my tag. So this is so easy. This is not hard work. I got to be honest. I watch people make cards, and I'm impressed because they spend time masking and cutting and all this kind of stuff. Shannon. And I'm impressed, okay?
Dang.
But I like easy. I like easy. So let me show you. Is he too wide? No, he's not. His tail might be. I'm going to put a little tape up the side for his tail, too. Just right here.
Tape up his booty.
Right here. That should be enough. Let's see what we get.
Thank you, Tina, for the reminder. 515 people are watching according to my screen with 232 likes. So either we ain't doing something right or y'all ain't. So get to liking.
It could be me. Okay, so now look, this is so cute to me. Now what you'll do, is you will peel away. Okay, listen, when you peel your yellow tape, see how I'm laying it flat and pulling it with my finger? Peel it way flat, peel it way.
Peel it way.
And then, same thing here, peel it flat, don't lift up. I'm gonna get it off of there. But look, now all it took was two little pieces. You could do it with Post-it tape. Post-it paper even, a Post-it note.
Post-it note.
And now look, he looks like he was part of the deal. Are you kidding?
He's precious.
How cute is he? And then like on the back, we could stamp something from the set. I'll look and see what's back there.
I need to color him.
Oh yeah, but I did him in, you had to do color pencil. Because I did him in pigment. She don't mind, she likes it. She likes it. Okay, so there's that. Isn't he cute? How many of your kids would love it if they got like an animal, a different animal for every occasion or something? That'd be cute.
Or if at Christmas you did each one of your kids as an animal, but not tell them whose animal is what. Present.
Oh, or a different scene? And you'd have to pick which one is the frazzled one. Who would be the frazzled one? Who in our life would be the frazzled one? It depends on what time of year it is, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably Jared. He's got 2 babies. This says you stole my heart. That'll be cute up here.
Oh, you stole my heart.
As a caution, because I know Terrence is saying it, if you're going to stamp the back, poke your hole. Wow, I did that crooked. If you're going to stamp the back, poke your hole before you stamp. Thank you, Terrence. I read your mind. I knew what you were going to say. But see how you can do that? Isn't that super easy and cute? That was nothing. And of course you could do him in different colors. And like Shannon said, you could color him, which it does look like he's looking out of a window. And to be honest, if you cut this off, it's a window frame, right? I love to do that. I love to see stamps in different ways. I just wanted to show you how easy this particular one, and all of our stamps that have the straight bottom on the inside are super easy. It's not quite as easy with this one, but the reason I wanted this is because I'm making it super easy for you to cut the tag out on the outside, I wanted the movement to be on the inside so it felt more substantial. And by the way, if you don't know, and some people still don't, when you buy our stamp sets, you get a free SVG file. And that file can be used with your electronic cutting machine. So if you don't want to do this part, if you'd rather just cut them all out, that's what you'll do. You'll just use your SVG file. So I'm going to lay these guys over here. I would let Shannon color it now, but we don't have time. I know how Shannon colors.
You are so right.
All right, y'all see any questions or anything? Comments or anything like that?
Sherilyn wants to know if we're going to get to watch you color.
No, I just said, y'all, we don't have time for her to color that little guy. Shannon colors. She's a colorer. I mean, we could trade places. You want to take about 15 minutes and try to color him?
You got paper. You got stuff to show.
I don't have 30 minutes of stuff to show. You don't want to color? She's like, I don't
What
want to
she's
color.
saying is,
She said, I don't want to color.
They're gonna. Well, I mean, you've probably shown most of it.
I don't know that Pocket Pals will fit in this. I wonder.
I don't know.
Shannon's going to go see. She's going to go find it. Good question. I'm trying to read what Alan and them were saying. That's so interesting to me. I love anything, different than ours. Plus, it helps me learn what to tell people in the future. The Wascally
Might fit in
Waccoon.
the bigger
Oh,
one.
this might work.
You could always put them on their sides. Too.
This might work. Yeah, because you're going to, here, I got one. Let's do it. Because you're going to mask off the corners. Oh, here it is. Oh, there it is.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's mask off the bottom. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Reusing ink is a challenge. Reusing tape is a challenge because that ink on there doesn't dry. So be careful reusing your tape. To me, it's better to use Post-it notes because it will dry on a Post-it note. Let me see how much I got to do here. He'd be cute in there, and you could do him to one side. Oh, Mr. Giraffe. I got to try
I love
him.
a Giraffe.
I got to try Mr. Giraffe.
I need to see Raffy.
I need to try him. Let's get another block.
Timothy said coloring that little critter would take her about an hour.
See? Then no different for Shannon. That's about right. And Tamitha, but Tamitha's like you, very, very meticulous in your coloring.
And Robin wants to know, Shannon, if you can make a time-lapse reel of you coloring Rascal.
Coloring Rascal. It may be eventually. I'm not promising anything right now.
Michelle.
Tell him why, Shannon. Tell him why you're not.
I haven't missed
Why
your
am I not
question.
promising anything right now? Let's see.
Because
Well,
we have a lot on our plate.
we have an event to finish prepping to pack up and ship out to all you lovely people that purchased it. We still have event stuff to plan because, well, that's our life. We have in-person events to figure out for the county. We have meeting notes to
You're going to make them
compile
sad.
and put together. We just have a lot going on, y'all. We're busy folk.
Michelle, I don't see your question. I do see your comment asking if I saw your question, but I don't see your question. Would you try to ask it one more time, please?
I'm going to go this way because I put that down in a bad spot.
And we had another question. Do your SVGs work on a Cricut?
Yes.
How about on the Brother Scanning-Cut?
Yes.
So yes to both of those questions.
And the silhouette in case somebody wants to ask. Yes.
And the silhouette in case you're curious.
Curious, if you're curious.
First.
Y'all, that's stinking cute.
Are you curious?
Oh, you got to pour Shannon.
Oh, poor Shannon. It's okay. And y'all, I like to sleep. Believe it or not. I ain't Maymay.
I sleep. I just sleep different times than y'all do. Look how cute that is. I love that. I love them in the tag. Shannon, did you see the giraffe?
Oh my gosh.
Look. If the Pazzle will use an SVG, then yes.
Oh, Lulu will love that.
So many poor Shannons. Y'all do know I work right alongside Shannon.
I never said I said
You just
we.
don't get no poor Maymays,
No,
do
it's
you?
not about that. What happens is I think people get the impression that I just delegate work. I don't want y'all to think that. I don't ask them to do anything I won't do.
I don't do anything without saying, hey, Maymay, help.
Yeah, I mean, we do everything. We literally are one person in this building. We do it all. Now, I will tell you, they do things because of me. I'll say that. I get us into stuff. That's me.
Maymay,
Okay.
you do that.
I do get us into stuff.
Melissa, I don't know if we'll have any known Christmas paper this year.
Probably not. I'll tell you why.
I don't think I've seen any
There
yet,
has
so-
been. I want to say Photoplay did do their gnomes again.
Okay.
And I want to say Echo Park brought out a gnome set this year, which is weird to me because I was thinking we were done with gnomes, and then here it came. But we went away we didn't really order gnomes this year. I say that, but I got to tell y'all this. We placed an early order this year, and I forgot half what we placed. And so some of it's been coming in, and I said don't order it, and then it showed up, and I'm like, well, at some point in time I wanted it, so there you go.
Michelle, if your art glitter glue is gloppy and thick, it may have gotten damaged. I say shake the fire out of it. Just shake it. I
your
mean,
glue
like
up.
you shake a
glue,
paint
glue.
can when you're first stirring it up. Shake it as much as you can and see what happens. It does not, that's why we don't ship it when temperatures are 40 or below.
Shannon, Timothy, are you leaving? I know you have a headache. Are you out? You got to take a break. She told me earlier she had a migraine and she would holler at me when she felt better. But she was on the show.
She was.
So if you need to go, we understand. I don't
All
like
right, well, I'll see y'all
migraines.
later.
I don't like a migraine.
No.
There was something I was gonna answer. I thought I saw a question. I don't know. I've had a lot of talking day today. Big talking day today. All right, I'm gonna clean these guys up really quick. Some people ask me how I clean my stamps. It's funny because if you've watched me for a long time, you kind of know the answer to this, but we forget that there's new folks coming in, and I'm not even on screen. I either spray it or my cloth with some squeaky clean, and then I just wipe it like this. The thing is this, I never, ever, ever want to clean the back of my image until I have to. The only time you clean the back of your stamp is when it's not sticky anymore. And the more you clean it on a block, the less often I have to take it to the sink and clean it and let it air dry. Because these do work that way. If they ever lose their sticky, see this will stay sticky for a long time as long as I clean it while it's still on here. If they ever lose their sticky, you just wash them in soap and water and let them air dry. Never, ever, ever put a paper towel on your stamps. You don't want to do that either. All right, where'd that go? I don't know. So I'm going to show y'all some stuff that came in because Taylor told me, I don't know when to. Should I wait a minute?
You should be good now.
Did we ask her?
I haven't.
Did we ask her? A cute reindeer would be so cute. There's so many things.
I'm busy.
Did we sell Carol that giraffe set was Pocket Pals?
Pocket Pals.
And Pocket Pals is so cute. Let me show y'all. It's kind of like this set. Let me find the clean one. Here it is. Pocket Pals is a set that has this pocket, and all these little guys pop out of the pocket, and then these words will fit in here, and that little one that says pocket full of goes right here. So you do the pocket, then you do pocket full of, and then you do wishes or surprises or smiles or hugs or fun, and it's super cute. And there are videos using this, and there's samples using this. This one was released a long time ago. This one says, I don't know. Oh, well, 2021. So last year it was released.
Amber says it's good to go.
Oh, cool beans then. Let me show you what came in. I didn't want to show y'all till Taylor was ready. But no one know. Some of this is just re-ups, but some of this is brand new. This is new. That is cute. Okay. This set, which is what? I want to get it. Where did I put it? I think, would you do me a favor? I think in that crate with those Christmas lights on top of it, I put my container of my fall in there. Okay, I made a folio with this. I want to show y'all the folio using this paper.
A folio?
A folio is what I made with this one. And what I do when my folio is not complete, I put it back in the paper pack with the scraps until it's complete. And that way if I need stickers or something, I have it. Right?
We have a question from Amanda.
She colored it. This is not Shannon's coloring. I'm sorry, y'all. This is not her
It's so
coloring.
Amanda asked this question. She's asked it a couple times. Does the Hexagon tag work with the Hexagon punch?
No, it's not going to work with that punch. That punch is smaller than this. But here's the thing about the Hexagon. This is how I designed it, okay? It was supposed to be a scallop circle. And when she made the scallop circle, I went, no, I don't want people to have to fussy cut that if they don't have an SVG. So what you do with this is you stamp it, and then right here with your scissors, you go snip, 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 snip. Straight cuts. That's all you got to do. So I didn't want you to have to do any fussy cutting there. So we didn't do, it was, like I said, it was a scallop circle. And it is from tip, I'm going to do the tag itself. The tag is about 2 1/4. 2 1/4 and then 2 3/4. But I did that like that because I didn't want you to have to do a circle, fussy cut a circle. I'm going to tell y'all, Sylvia thinks y'all don't mind doing that stuff. So she's like, she'll give designs, and I'm like, no one wants to cut that. Let's change it. She thinks y'all love fussy cutting. No, that's me that loves fussy cutting. Okay, look. Welcome fall. Let me show you what I do. I want y'all to know. So this is my leftovers from my welcome fall when I did my folio. So and this folio's got a lot of pictures in it, but there's still some spots. So until it's done, I'll put it back in the package with my scraps so I have it all together. And then when it's done, I can either get rid of this or use these in another way, use them on another project. But this is this paper pack, and I'm going to show you guys. I think I love this one. I may be too zoomed in.
Just a little. I mean, it's perfect for that, but when you open it, it might be good.
Okay. So here's what happens if you didn't see this one. There's a 3-part series on this one, and the little truck comes off.
All we can see is the middle.
It may not get much better, will it?
It didn't do anything that time. That's a little.
That's
You can
better.
just
That's
shove
better.
it north and south.
Okay, so this little piece pops off. These little pages open. So they open like this. Then they open again. Can you see that? And then they open to the back. And you actually, but I have magnets in the front part. And then you have tags inside of here. And then this pocket is full of tags. And there's photos, etc., 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 etc. This goes right here. This goes right here. That goes like that. So I wanted to show you that is using this paper pack, the fall pack. Now let me tell you what I didn't have when the fall pack came in. I did not have the ephemera, but now they're here. So if you're going to get this, the ephemera pack would be really cool for your folio. So if you want to pick these up, if you didn't get them before, you can grab them now and you can use them. Like, I think, let me see. Okay, the truck's in there, but he's on a square piece. He's not cut out completely. But you could use this for your little belt, some of these, all kinds of stuff. Be so cute. So there's the fall pack. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
It really
No,
is.
the girls are growing fast, but those pictures are from last Christmas, so they've grown a bunch more since then too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to match this. Oh, that's a new paper pack.
Which one?
Hello Christmas? That's
We've
new.
had it. We got it earlier, and I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's a 2020 pack. I love that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're going to go through that in a second. Hold on. I'm looking to see what I have that matches so I can bring it all. Ooh, there is some new stuff in here. Okay, here's 2 things new. Do you remember we got this in the 12 by 12? This is the tartan, and this is the 6 by 6. This is awesome. Look at that. I love
You already had
this.
the 12 by 12, right?
We did. We had the 12 by 12 in this. Now we have the 6 by 6. And then this one, is this mine? This is mine. I'm looking for a knife. I'm looking for a knife.
Yeah, that's a restock, and that's a restock.
This one.
That's a restock.
Okay. This one. Scissors. They'll have to do. I really wanted my knife. Where'd my knife go? We probably used it over there. Y'all, my room is a wreck. We had to move stuff around to put a Christmas tree up. So this room is a wrecko. A wrecko.
A reco.
Oh, they're adorgeous. Did you see that?
Adorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say adorgeous?
I didn't say it.
Vince. She said it to Vinny.
Probably.
No, that was our word before. Remember, we used to say adorgeous.
Adorgeous.
It's adorgeous. Look at this. This is called speckles. This looks like this is so crazy. This is happening right now. It's making my mouth water for Smarties candies, the little round Smarties. That's what this reminds me of. Although it's not really.
There's some of them.
But look at that. Doesn't it kind of make you think Smarties?
It does.
Or,
Smarties or
robin eggs, the little eggs at Easter.
Yeah, or the big chewy
Sweet tarts. It's making my
Those are
jaws hurt.
Favorite.
Hey, do you remember
Yes.
what
I
size
love
the pictures
this.
are that you cut out for your
I want this to smell like sweet tarts.
portfolio?
They were 3x4s. That one is a 3x4 one.
3x4.
Mm-hmm.
3x4.
3x4s. Okay, let me show y'all. This is what I was excited about because now we have the ephemera. So this Hello Christmas, which I thought was new but is not. We had it
Doc,
before.
If you do not see them online, that means they're not in
Restocks,
stock.
except for the
You may
ephemeras.
want to
They're
call
new.
in and ask Amber if we have any in the retail store that she could, maybe pull and send to you. But
If she does, she's being kind because I told her till open house not to pull my stuff out of my retail store.
Okay, then never mind, Doc.
You
She
can
ain't doing
ask because if under circumstances we'll do it. But if she says, just you can ask. But I have said, look, I got to have stuff in the store on open house and y'all pull it and I don't have it. So anyway, this is the ephemera to go with Hello Christmas and this is the Hello Christmas, which again is a re-up. So we've already flipped through it. What I'll do is show you everything. Look at that. Look at the stickers. Wow. That's a lot of stickers. I'll show you everything and then we can pick one that I'll flip through or something. No, I've got a new one. Y'all want me to flip through the new one, I'm sure. Christmas delivery. This is our 3rd time to carry this. We carried this when we were at Verbena. I love this set. Look at this. Wood, houndstooth, plaid, buffalo check, plaid. Like it's everywhere. It's so great. And look at these big trucks. Wouldn't this be cute in that folio as the sticker in the middle?
Yes.
That would be really cute. Look at the post. Look at the parcel post. Are you
Down.
kidding me?
There you
Oh, so cute.
We're still 200 behind on the likes, y'all.
So cute.
There's no.
Doc
Elena
Amber says she does not have it in the store either. Sorry.
You really don't, right? You're not just saying that because I told you that. She doesn't. If she had it, she'd sell it to you.
No,
That's the thing about her. She ain't going to tell y'all no even if I tell her, don't do it. Leave my stuff alone. This one's Cozy Christmas. This one has the cream color feel. And I'll tell you something. If you're looking to make a folio with the felt, I think it's cream. The felt cream cardstock, this is a good one for that. I've been finding that a lot of my cardstocks either lean back to green or white or red, but this will lean back to cream. So if you want to use your cream felt, this is a good one for that. And you know, if you're like me, I've been looking for something to make a cream one. No, we really don't, she said. I've been looking something to make a cream one, and this will lean back to that, so this will be pretty. So pretty. All right.
It's so pretty.
I think this one's new. All About a Girl is new. This came back. This one is the winter collection of Dots and Stripes. It is the Dot and Stripe. Oh, I thought you were telling me something.
I could be wrong.
About a Girl. This is really cute. I'm going to open this one up.
Open it.
This is so sweet. This goes with sparkles. And, well, not really. It does too. Look at that. This blue in here will work with this. See that? That's why Dots and Stripes are all year. I don't care what season they put on them. They're all year. Look at this. How pretty. How cute. That is so cute. Oh, it's like grass. Look at these. Pretty as a Princess, Little Deer. Imagine the best version of yourself and show up every day as her. Be your own kind of beautiful. What is this one? You are amazing and unique. Choose to be grateful. She is strong, fierce, brave, and full of fire. Today is a good day to have a good day. How is it possible that out of all the little girls in the whole world, we got the best one? Isn't that sweet? Never stop dreaming. Girls run the world. And this one says girl power. That's so cute. Oh my goodness, at that plaid. Plaid. I'm in love with it. It's so pretty. Look at the pink. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, this is so pretty. This feels like a nursery wallpaper.
It does.
Look, I'll hold it up
It's
so you
pretty.
can see. Oh, you can see it. The rainbows are so cute. This rainbow style is so in right now. So in. What's on there? Oh, it's just designs, but look how cute that is. I love it. Let me put this right. Here we go. Girls rule. You're a dear. You are sweet. Life's an adventure. Our little girl. This is real cute. Oh, look. Somebody loves you. They on to it. They know you can mix this for Easter, too, if you wanted to. Look at the yellow. This kind of looks like fawn print, like a deer, but it's yellow. It is yellow. This is so pretty with the bows. I love the green stars. I love this. Look at this page with the deer. Oh, my goodness. I say the deer. What do y'all see?
The tree.
The tree. Vinny sees the deer. Yeah? There's a rabbit and a fox and an owl and a bird. Couple birds. Oh, look how sweet. This is a good pack. You'll dig into this for more than just little girls. This has got a lot of pages in it that these B pages, these are good B pages, aren't they?
Yeah, I like the solids.
This girl will change the world. She believed she could, so she did. Just a girl with big dreams. Happy day. This reminds me of Addie. We were talking about Addie when we were in Texas, me and Sam, because Addie's not scared of anything. Like, a lot of little girls, when you, like, in her backyard, she'll just try it, you know? And I said, I hear that's the preemie in her. I hear it's they had to fight, and they have this fight in them, and she's not scared to try anything. Even, we'll have to go, stop. And she'll go, no, I just want to. And then she was swimming, and she got out a little far and started to cough, like the water got in her. She didn't suck water in, it just got in her mouth, and she started to cough, and it scared Sam, and so Sam turned around to get her, and she kept going, I'm okay, Mom, I'm okay. Like she was the boss. Like she was going, I really am okay, Mom. Like, and I'm like, that's got to be the preemie in her. She's very different. So this reminds me of her, that kind of, she's tough, she can get it done. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Do you remember her doing that? It was like, she's like a little adult. Mom, I'm good. Like consoling Mom. Most little girls would be like crying and grab over to her and stuff.
Sometimes
That's what I would
we as
do.
Parents need some consoling.
Sometimes.
Happy girls are the prettiest.
Girl zone, no trespassing. All violators will be turned into rainbows.
Okay.
That is so cute. Oh, look at that. So pretty.
I need to make a folio for Lou.
She'd love this pack.
Actually, I need to use it all, do 3 of them and do them for all 3 of them.
All the girls, they would all love this. Look at this. This is so pretty. Sweet girl. I love it. I'm glad we got that one in. Very pretty. Where'd I put it?
Right there beside you.
Here it is. It's see-through.
That's why you didn't see
That's
it.
why I couldn't see it. It's see-through. Let's put this back in the pack. Somebody said they didn't know how to do this. Let me show you. Now, this works really great with my glass mat. It doesn't work so great on a regular surface, but can y'all see this? I don't know. Can you see where I'm at? Am I too zoomed in for them to see where I'm at?
They can see you stick in the bottom. Yeah.
Here? Okay.
Yeah,
So what you do is you stick this down, okay, with the opening away from you. Then you flip this forward, and then you can take this guy and put it in there. You can do that with a ruler. You can lay a ruler along the adhesive or whatever. Works really good if you have the Misty, that long, what's that one? The cut-a-line, if you have the long cut-a-line. But if you stick this down to your work surface, you can get these right back in. No ripping, no tearing. It works really good. And like I said, works really great on my glass mat, better than my other stuff. All right, guys, we got 10 minutes. Y'all got questions or anything you want to ask about before we head out for our craft
Do you
afternoon
want to talk
is
about
over?
the crafting in the country? I think we still have a few tickets for that.
We do have some spots left for crafting in the country. That's the in-person event. You want to put us back on Big Faces? That's the in-person event, and a lot is happening with that. It kind of keeps morphing. Like, there's a lot of different things that are coming, but it's 3 classes. It's in a beautiful setting. You'll be crafting in a country setting, not very far. It's not. Don't be scared. We haven't put you in the boondocks. I wouldn't do that to you. I don't like the boondocks. I wouldn't put you in the boondocks. And it's in a country setting. 3 classes. One of them is ceramics. One is painting, and one is a mini album. You have a table you can crop at. You'll be with us for the weekend. It's a very intimate setting, which we like because we don't always get to spend as much time with each of you as we would like, and these kind of settings let us do that. We're going to have a field trip to Rustic. We'll have a field trip to So Charming, which y'all have to see. You haven't even seen that yet. I need to do like a... Have I filmed in there?
It's hard to believe you haven't, but you may not have.
I know I did something back in the... I know I did like some quick videos. I don't know that I've done a YouTube in there. You know, I don't think I have, and the reason I don't think I have is because I don't know what their Wi-Fi is, so I don't know if I have. Usually, if I have, I know your Wi-Fi password because I have to get on Wi-Fi to do it. So I want to show y'all that.
Michelle, email info@MaymayMadeIt, and Amber will get with you and figure all of that out.
Oh, Reagan, that would be so cool if you could be here. It's October 27th through the 29th. The tickets are on sale now. You can get those if you would like. I think I'm going to do, did we ever do a standalone video about that event? I don't think we did. I think we've just been showing it in shows. I think I'm going to do a standalone video about it because some people local might want to do it. But everything's included except your Make It kit, which is standard. That's like your trimmer, your scoreboard, your pokey tool, stuff like that. So we do have a list of things like that you need to bring with you. And your breakfast and your lunch is included. Breakfast is continental and lunch is catered. And then at night, we'll go out places and get around the city and see what's going on. Also, we had our merchants meeting this morning, so a couple things I want to tell you about that's coming up. Everybody's getting really excited. If you're in our area, there's a lot. Do y'all want us to tell you what's happening in Clanton? Because some of you guys are coming around. October 8th.
Yes.
October 8th. Arttoberfest is happening. And as of today, we're going to have a booth there. We weren't sure, but now we are. We're going to be there. It's a Friday night from 6 to 9. Nope, it's a Saturday night from 6 to 9, Arttoberfest. And the best thing is, it's Swedish Fest weekend. So if you're going to be in town, you can go to Swedish Fest during the daytime and then come to Arttoberfest that night. After, take a break, go have some dinner, come out to Arttoberfest. There'll be music. There'll also be food trucks and stuff out there. Then October... That's trick-or-treat in the streets, isn't it? The next thing is trick-or-treat in the streets.
I think so.
Then November the 7th. I'm having to look at Shanning's. I don't have a calendar.
4th, I think.
4th, you're right. The first Friday night in November.
Yeah.
Yes, the 4th.
First Friday night in November is our town's holiday kickoff. We are going to have downtown. We're going to have Christmassy themed things happening downtown.
Possibly Thanksgiving themes too.
Just holiday themed things. We're going to kick off our holidays together. We love having these kind of block parties, and that's kind of what's going to happen. And you guys are invited. If you're going to be in town during these times, if you want to know more about what's going on in our area, there's a couple places you can go to. You can go to the Clanton Municipal Government page on Facebook. They post stuff there. Is it Clanton Municipal Government? I think it's the other way around.
Clanton Municipal Government.
Check out their Facebook page. Also, if you are interested in art things that are happening with the art community, you can go to the Chilton County Arts Council.com website. They also have a Facebook page, but we have 2 art councils. We also have the
City of Clanton Arts Council.
I can't remember what that one's titled. City of Clanton Art Council. The Arttoberfest is being put on by the City of Clanton. Now, the Chilton County Art Festival, or Chilton County Arts Community is putting on, it's called, what's their fall event? At Jeff State. I told y'all about this one earlier in the year, but I'll tell you again. There's so much going on. I like to tell you all the stuff we have going on in case if you're going to come visit us, it gives you other stuff to do. Because sometimes, you're like, well, what else can we do while we're in town? If you pick these times to come, there's a lot to do. When is their event? It's the
Fall for the Arts, October 29th at the Performing Arts Center.
Where we've had our crop before. It'll be there.
Starting
and then,
at 9 a.m.
So that's November. All the way through November 4th.
That's October.
I mean, I've told you through
yeah.
November 4th.
Sorry.
November 11th and 12th is open house for Maymay Made It, but the entire city has agreed. I've asked everybody to do it with me. So when you guys come to town, let's say you and your husband come to town and you want to come to Maymay's open house. Well, we've got like Clanton Outdoors, which is like a hunting, fishing, disc golf. I'm trying to think what all he does. He'll have open house the same day. So if you want to come here and hubby wants to go there, or if you want to go check out our jewelry store downtown or our antique store, Rustique's having theirs. I'm going to come back and give y'all all that information so you can plan your trip if you're coming that weekend. So it'll be a lot. There'll be prizes all over town. There's also going to be, this is kind of cool, it's kind of a scavenger hunt situation. Not really, but kind of, when you go to different places, you'll have a sheet of paper with you, and you'll pick up that sheet of paper at any of our locations. And then when you take it, somebody will either stamp it or sign it or something. And every place you get, if you fill it up, for one thing, you then can, I don't know exactly how it's going to go, but you'll submit it to be entered to win a prize. We'll tell you more about that later because we're still working on that.
More details to come.
You know what's funny? Everybody keeps saying it sounds like a Hallmark movie. I keep hearing news, and I'm like, our town is really, really stepping it up. I'm really, I hear something new every day. I can't wait to show y'all some of the new stuff that's coming. And our mayor's just really encouraging all of this. He's just really, encouraging people to use downtown. And it's not just the city that's one thing I want to tell y'all. The city does some of it, but, our holiday kickoff is our Merchants Association. But we get to do it downtown. We get to use downtown to do it. And who else is doing the Arttoberfest? Is the City Art Council, and they're using downtown to do it. So I love that we're allowed to do that. Now, I also love that they're very strict. It's a fun event for you because they take care of it. They don't just let anything happen downtown. So I appreciate that too. But we will work on getting a calendar together for y'all to see everything, because if you're planning a trip anytime, I would plan it around one of those events.
If you're coming, you might as well enjoy the
If you're coming, you might as well get around it. So, all right. I didn't read any questions. Were there some?
We just need someone to come to town from the big city, an old flame, and a crazy misunderstanding to make it a film. LOL.
It's true. I always say we need to put up a barn and do a big fundraiser for something. You know what I'm saying? That's more old movies though. You remember it was we can put up a barn. It's is in the AAA guide. Is it? I don't know. We just have a lot going on. We're excited. We hope you guys can make it to open house. Remember, at open house, we do 3 free make and takes. So you will sit at 3 tables with 3 teachers, and you won't sit there at all the same time. You'll go from one table to the next table, but you'll sit and you'll make with us and hang out. We try to make it where you don't just walk in the door and walk out. You'll hang out with us for a little bit. So plan on that.
Do
I'm coming down Columbus Day weekend to visit my daughter. Do I need to bring peanuts for Benny again? Oh my goodness.
I'm going to say no, Amy, because if I remember right, you're the one that brought me the salt and pepper peanuts, and I ordered some from the store. And you brought us the sample cans that were.
No, they weren't samples. I don't think they were.
The sample cans. Variety pack had the sample size cans in it. And I thought, this is my favorite, so I'm going to order some. And they had them like in a case with 6 cans in it. And I'm like, that's awesome. I'm going to order that because I really liked them. Well, they were expensive. And I was like, dang, that's high. But I really like these peanuts, so I'm going to order some of them. Well, come to find out, the case that they send you, the 6 cans, are not sample size or grocery store size. They are massive size. I'm talking about like a 5-pound can of peanuts. And so I now have ordered another case again because we did polish off the first case. It took us a little while.
I still have mine in the refrigerator.
But we're working on the second case now.
So he's hooked up on peanuts.
He thanks you for introducing him to those fabulous salt and pepper peanuts.
You knew it was coming. Look.
Do you still do member crops?
Member crops? No. I told y'all I'm going to turn that thing off. I just hadn't done it. I need to just turn it off. So if y'all unmember, I totally understand. Totally understand. Is Vinny going to do Vinny's Vittles at the Country Craftercropolis?
Oh, I don't know that I know of.
He's not. I'm just going to tell y'all no. And it's not because I ain't been trying. Y'all need to know that. But no. This will be his season for hunting. He'll be there. Because he'll hunt in the morning and come in the middle of the day and then go back out in the afternoon. But he'll be there. But no. But I wish he would. All right.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think season is in yet. Bow season would be in.
Benny's frozen. I'm frozen. Nope, I'm not frozen. Just Vince is frozen.
You're frozen.
Well, somebody thaw me out.
Thaw him out. I can thaw him out. Y'all are so sweet. I do. I love our town too. I really do. I'm all about the small town life. And I just enjoy the friendships. We have a
I like my ferns, so I can't unmember. LOL.
Hang on. We have a dinner tonight, a chamber dinner. And I'm excited about it. Like, it's nice. Why are you frozen?
Oh, he's undone.
Oh, I have a lag. I'm sitting here trying to fix it, but I have a lag. That's why. Well,
I'm glad I'm frozen and not just holding my head still.
No, you were very not moving.
Now I'm frozen. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Okay, we're good. All right, I'm glad you're not frozen because guess what? It's time to pray. So you want to say a prayer for us?
I can handle that. All right, let's pray together, guys. Hey, God, thanks for this day, and I just praise you for all your blessings. I thank you for each and every person watching today, the kindness that they show to us every day, and I'm so grateful for their friendship and for the relationships that we've built over the years with these kind people. Lord, I pray that today you'd be with each and every person that's watching. God, I know there's a lot of folks that are hurting deep from things that have gone on, loss of loved ones, financial struggles, maybe loss of job, maybe struggles in their family, whatever it is, God. And so I know there's a lot of hurt in our world today. And God, I just ask that you would wrap your arms around each and every single person that's watching today, God, and that they would feel your love. God, so many times we're so desperate to be loved and so desperate to feel the comfort that being loved brings. And God, sometimes we look in the wrong places, but God, you're right there. So I pray, God, that you would make yourself real in so many ways to each person watching today, God, so they might just love you more. God, I thank you for the platform where we can freely pray and we can talk about you and we can do the things that we want to do to honor and glorify you. So God, today, thank you again. We give you praise and honor, and I ask God all of these things in your precious name. Amen.
Amen. There we go. Tamitha did it for me, but if you would like to join our Facebook group called Created in Christ, you can do that. It'll be linked. As a matter of fact, Tamitha has linked it for you. And that's it for today. That's all for Thursday. We're going to head back over and play with that Christmas tree a little bit this afternoon. We're excited about it. So until next time,